Day 5. So day 5 is starting at a campsite, tent site, where I stayed night before. And usually in tent sites there are no cables for bear bags to be hung up or bear boxes. So Greg and Devin took care of my bear bag the night before. And this was my first time trying to get the bear bags down myself, and I did succeed, and I felt like a 5-year-old who just got accomplished something. Wow, I got the bear bag down. Eventually I will need to learn to throw my own bear bag up, because it's just not safe to go to sleep with your food nearby. Bears are not so much interested in us as humans, but they're just interested in our food. So, in a sense, it was a little bit sad day, because I knew I would need to part my ways from Greg and Devin. Greg was on a trail only for 5 days, and his time was up, and Devin started losing his toenails, so that was a concern, and he needed to go get new shoes to return later on. The trail was the bigger shoes. If you ever hike, go at least one size bigger. Like my Merrells are size 10 and I'm size 9. Your foot do swell a lot. And also what has been helping me a lot, that I'm just dipping my toes, standing in cold creeks. Wherever we have water sources, I go down where people do not collect water, and I just stand there for a few minutes to get anti-inflammatory treatment to my feet that way. And day 5 also was magical, because I experienced my first trail magic. And I knew that when I experienced my first trail magic, I would cry, and I did. And I walk up to the table, I'm just crying. I'm like, I'm okay. I just knew I would be crying from how touched I was. And for those who are not familiar with through hiking, trail angels are people who put the trail magic together for hikers. So they come to the road crossings where the Appalachian Trail crosses the road, and they set up food, snacks, drinks, stuff to take care of your injuries, blisters, chairs, to rest. Anything one would miss hiking for thousands, literally, of miles. So King Tut and this beautiful lady, which I hope I'm sorry, I do not remember her name, but they were there with the trail magic, and they had a sandwich machine, and I ate the white bread, white American cheese and ham sandwich, which I never eat, but I'm like, I'm grateful for what's provided. They had a better bars, they had like Lara bars and Annie's Organics, and they had like hummus and carrots and stuff that you can just snack on, and you don't have to worry about packing and carrying. And usually fresh fruit is like absolute like value to hikers, because we can't pack fresh fruit to carry. It's just too heavy and doesn't justify the calories. And I think I picked out on like 2 full oranges, had a sandwich, had a couple bars. And interestingly enough, I really had not been hungry on the trail, and day 5 was actually the first day when I kind of started pigging out. By the end of the day, I think I had eaten like 5 bars besides the real food. And I remember watching videos and people saying, you will be eating 5 bars a day. I'm like, no, I will not be eating 5 bars a day. Are you crazy? No, I'm not going to eat 5 bars a day. Yeah, I ate 5 bars a day, maybe 4, but I think it was 5. So, and also in a trail magic, there was like relaxation station. You could roll your feet on the balls, and then you could roll your muscles out. He had these rollers and chairs to put down, and box of like band-aids and anything, like if you had any injury, I mean, not, trauma that hospital is required, but like scuffs and scrapes and blisters and stuff like that. He had ointments and everything. It was really, really, really touching, and thank you all the trail angels who are doing that for us. It does make a difference. And if you do live by the trail, and if you want to help hikers, then just show up with fruit, show up with water, or just your time, and see what they need. So I guess I'm getting more emotional in the woods, and I'm not holding it in. Like, why hold it in? Just, if the high water is coming out, then let high water to come out. Today I'm heading to the shelter, and I think it will be a good and steady day. So yeah, day 5 was my first trail magic experience.